Welcome to the Batch Boys. I'm Ryan S.
I'm Daniel B.
I'm Jake C.
I'm Alex F. And I'm KCS.
And we are the Batch Boys. Boys, let's toast to the end of an era. Rachel Lindsay's Journey to Love.
Hello.
For you audio listeners, that was fun, right? All right. Check out the video. What are you doing? You don't want to look at us? Come on.
Nobody likes
Maybe
dead
we're
air.
not conveniently fitting into their lives. You know, maybe they don't want to commit their eyes and ears to us. Maybe just the ears.
Just like we're conveniently fitting into this table with all of our friends.
This is the first time we've had all 5 Batch Boys here
In
this
the new
season.
studio.
In the old
new studio.
It's like
studio too.
It's like New Coke. You know, it was the same crap,
Yeah.
different label.
but like a little more sugar.
Batch Boys.
I missed you guys. I've been gone for a while again.
I've been gone for a while too.
That's why you had the
many
peasant
episodes.
glass.
Well,
by the
Yeah,
way.
we demoted Daniel. Everybody's got a nice wine glass except Daniel.
This is
Even
his
me, and I haven't
punishment.
been here for a while.
Yeah, well,
You've been asleep in the next room sometimes. That kind of counts.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's been there. And
No, I was on vacation. That's why I'm wearing this Hawaiian shirt, just so everyone knows.
Oh, you're
That's
just
the
ready
motivation.
for paradise,
Oh.
aren't
Almost
you?
paradise.
Speaking of
course I am.
paradise, cross paths with Amanda Stanton today.
Holy heck.
What else?
Yeah, well, she.
what the frick?
Describe it.
What was she wearing?
So she looked
Were
at me,
kids there?
and I looked at her back, and she looked back at me, and I said, "Hey,
looked
Amanda
back at
Stanton."
me.
Hey, Amanda Stanton. I was like, "My name's Daniel Burke, and I'm here with the Batch Boys."
Did she open herself up to you, or has she been sealed?
Did she let you? Did she let you come in her? Did I do it right?
See,
I don't think you
good thing I'm
understood how
back
he
on the
phrased
show, and now I can just put these little marks in the episode, know where to edit it out.
That was spelled COME. It was a joke that we've been making for weeks. I've not gotten any more nuanced with it.
Anyway, so
Anyway.
Amanda Stanton looks me back, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm here with the Batch Boys. My name's Daniel B." She's like, I know. It's really good to see you in person. That's so crazy." And I was like, "Looking forward to Paradise." She's like, "I'm looking back at Paradise because we already filmed it." I was like, "Wow!"
And a
whoa.
single tear rolled down her
Yeah.
cheek.
Wait,
Yeah.
that's so they do it all ahead of time. Then
It's not live.
No, she was just speaking metaphorically, like it's live.
okay.
Think.
Well,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
she
yeah.
said
already
no,
over it.
Yeah, Jake.
she said she's already done it.
No, no, no,
so
no,
I-
no,
I'm
no.
saying she's already over it.
What'd
Like,
she
she's
say?
like,
What'd she
doesn't
say?
wanna-
What'd she say? What'd she say?
Yeah, she said
She said, "What'd she say?"
she said she was ready for it
what'd
to
she
be
say?
over.
She
She's
said,
talking about her kids.
Oh.
She's
What
done
you
with
when
it.
you only man
She
win.
broke her
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
She broke her back is
Of
what
course
she
she
said.
did.
like Bane and her body.
She thought that Josh was her ally.
Oh,
The fire
That it's all-
rises.
Right?
mean,
Ba-
Bane's
huh?
cool.
Paradise?
Come
anyway,
off it, man.
Rachel, season finale, guys. It's a back to basics, Batch Boys. We're at the table. We got some fun camera tricks, but we're back to our roots. Okay,
Batch
So,
to our roots.
I want to get Batch. Thank you, Alex. That's great.
good goo.
I want to get Batch to something we said at the beginning of this season. It's time to get serious about Rachel Lindsay. And she promised to keep it 100. I'm saying she kept it like 38,
36 at best.
right?
Generous 24.
People, I feel like all season were trying to tell me, like, dude, this season sucks. Like, this season sucks. I was like, what are you talking about? It's a great season, The Bachelor. Show ends. Worst season I've ever seen.
Worse
Are
than
you
Mitch?
saying that
It
because
was- sorry, it's weird to me because we keep calling it the Bachelorette as if like any of this was in Rachel's control. I feel like it's more
Oh.
the Bachelor and Brian's the Bachelor, but in this season there's only one woman and like 29 other guys.
in a shocking turn of events,
Yeah.
this season of The Bachelor only has one women.
One women's.
One women's.
50 ruples OBO.
Women count uno.
Lots of men. Lots of big, strong men.
Yeah.
It's the oopsie season of The Bachelor.
It's the Oreo.
What we do? So many boys. Only one women.
Oh no, we put too many boys. Whoopsies. I'm sorry.
Well, in their defense, they thought Iggy was a girl, and so did everyone in America until
And Diggy.
6.
Hey, I forgot that guy was my pick. Diggy, not Iggy.
He's on Batch in Paradise, isn't he?
Diggy?
Yeah, and they
no,
blur
Iggy is.
they blur his nipples.
Iggy?
Ew.
He does have big nips.
The salami nips.
I hear that he can't post anything on
Nutella.
Instagram shirtless without getting his picture taken down
Really?
because it violates the terms of showing like mammaries and nipples.
What if they're like
Too
in
big
midair,
boobs
like
that are
someone's
too
doing a
big.
backflip
Those
with their
nips are
shirt
too
off?
big. Sorry.
What if someone's like
I
a
don't-
backflip with the
I don't-
shirtless backflip?
See, the thing is, if they can do a backflip, then I think that's like the one footnote that kind of like overthrows all the previous rules. That's why in all those beheading videos they do backflips. It's so that they could keep them on Instagram.
All right, Mr. Google. So I'm gonna say, do we not think Rachel was the best, or this wasn't the best season? Because we are boys who love the Batch, and we're here for the right reasons. Was it because of the love connection,
Did
or
you
was it
notice-
because
no,
no hijinks?
I think it's about the right reasons, right? Did anyone even talk about the right reasons this season? Like, I feel like right reasons were just out the
Or
window.
did she
Well,
just
guys-
embody them?
Wrong.
Go ahead,
No.
Case.
It
Fake news.
feels like the right time for me to step in. I've been out of the office for a couple weeks, and what I want to come back in with is something serious. Everyone knows I'm a down to business kind of guy. I'm here for real love.
Oh, not another theory.
It's not a theory.
Casey,
I-
not
it's
another
true.
one.
It
It's
sounds
not a
like
theory. It's
one.
not a theory.
I
It's
don't
true.
know.
Theories in business, okay? It's just law.
It's true. All
Letting
right.
the business out.
What it is that Rachel was so here for the wrong reasons. She said all the right things. That's why she's a good bachelor, because she's the or bachelorette, because she's a poster child. She knows how to keep it 100 on paper. But when it comes down to it, when it comes down to brass tacks as her,
That's
her,
that's a good business term.
yeah, her
It's business. You're doing some business over
yeah,
here.
don't let the business out, guys.
You know what's brass tacts?
Tax.
Like
Tax.
tactics?
No.
No.
It's not.
It's tax.
No, it's tax like thumbtacks. Brass
Yeah.
tacks.
I thought it was brass tacks, like
No,
brass
it's
tactics.
It's thumbtacks
I
that are
thought it
made
was
of
brass tacks,
Isn't
like
it like
Guys, I wanna see
I
It's
thought it was
serious.
Brass Monkey. That funky monkey.
Do the monkey. Right?
Brass
Right.
monkey.
You know the
All
movie?
right, let's
That's,
get this.
Johnny Bravo.
No, so no.
Let's
Listen,
get let's
listen.
get this theory over
This
with.
is what I wanted to get into. It's not
a
a
law.
theory.
It's a law.
It's truth, which is that Rachel was so here for the wrong reasons and so here to only find like exactly what she said she wasn't here to find, which is just like a lame boyfriend who's gonna eventually cheat on her,
Big
break
old
her heart.
cheeks.
A player
She
from the 2002 show Players.
Yes. Stop interjecting. Okay, let me finish.
Let him get this theory
She-
over with.
I don't.
She cheated us, Bachelor Nation. She cheated us of a proper finale in which we don't know who's gonna win. Because at the end of the day, Peter and her parted ways because Peter was actually a man. I think we all love Peter
I like
right
him.
now.
Peter is the man.
Peter kept it 100.
Exactly.
He did. He's the only
did.
one who did.
That's something I
110.
would just like to say about Rachel in just saying keep it 100. As soon as she said that, I knew that it was fake because it's nearly impossible to keep it 100 on this show.
I believed her though. She was the chosen one.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I feel like max tops, and like an average person maybe hits 90, keeps it 90. But like,
Where would you have learned something like that, Jake? I mean, it's not like anything you've studied.
well, see, it's kind of it's a branch of sociology, and it's something I've actually taken a liking to in my spare time.
Not a major liking though.
No. Like I'm like a sub minor liking. Like for example, you all know that I was a psychology minor.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
Awesome.
Yeah, see,
We
so
love
that endows me with the powers
Heavily
of deduction.
endowed?
Are you?
Yeah,
are
I'm
you
heavily
well
endowed with the powers of deduction. And I can say that, Rachel's just a lawyer, and she came in here, she thought she knew what she had to say, but she had never met a producer like the Stank.
What?
You use this word lawyer. Is that like Ace Wright from the
Like
from
Harvey
DS?
Birdman?
Attorney at
Ace.
anime.
Is that like Harvey
Phoenix Wright. Ace Phoenix.
Phoenix?
Phoenix
Right,
Wright.
something
Joaquin.
right. Ace Wright,
Oh, yeah.
River Phoenix.
Robert Shapiro.
Dark Phoenix.
Oh, Robert Kardashian.
Am I
Or
the only one
the
who has
dark
no idea what's
universe.
going on?
Raising.
And we're talking about. We're just listing attorneys now.
I would chalk Rachel up to
Harvey
be about. I'm gonna give her a 53% though, guys.
That's high.
I mean, this is the thing
That's
though.
a
It's
lot
still
of
like,
on
100.
Rotten Tomatoes, by the way.
well-
So I guess that's fine. But
What was the
would-
number?
Who has kept it
53.
real? Who?
Peter.
Looking back,
Peter.
Peter.
Any like main batch or girl bachelors?
Sean Lowe. Real as it gets.
Sean Lowe, yeah. Chris Soules, I think genuinely.
Sort of.
Christina. Christina,
Ooh.
the actual chosen one, with who lacks the linguistic
Christina.
skills to be anything but 100.
I've
But
already
That's so real.
proposed to her on Instagram DMs multiple times.
Has there ever been like a
She's
main
my girlfriend.
contestant that like has kept it real though, Rye? You've
Juan
seen
Pablo,
Well,
in the
it's
sense
okay,
that
it's
he was
okay.
100%, poop.
they use different
All
numbers.
cheers to that. Screw him.
But
he's okay.
he's married.
He's married
He's
now.
gonna be married.
Yeah, I like how
reached out.
That was so passive aggressive of Chris Harrison, who, by the way, great airtime for Chris Harrison at that fucking after.
Been
The,
sorely missed.
I cursed.
I got to know where he's getting his makeup because before it was almost like he wasn't wearing it, but now I can tell. I don't know if it's just it comes with age that your makeup becomes more apparent.
I think it gets caked
something
into your frown lines.
as you mature. You think?
Yeah, it makes sense.
It happens
does
to
make
me.
sense.
There's a lot of wrinkles in his hand now
he's-
from twisting the knife.
Yeah, and
So
I mean,
hard.
and
it
he has
was
a very stressful job as a lifeguard.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I was
we'll
shocked to
discuss
see
that.
him running into the ocean when he was at the final rose or the after the final rose, I guess, whatever that was,
In the
kind
teaser.
of half thing.
The teaser.
In the teaser, no,
So the
yeah,
teaser for
but
BNP.
like you guys saw his oxygen tank, right? When he was sitting there with, he had to move it aside so Eric could sit down.
Casey, I have something to bring up to you. Fans
Sure.
of our show may be wondering. On your Snapchat, I saw something along the lines of, "You're the only one I like, Chris Harrison," and I would love for you to elaborate on that. Are you losing faith in The Bachelor?
That's
As a
some good Chris Harrison knife twisting right there. That was he would be
Yeah.
proud.
Thanks, man. Can
You
I have a
found,
cheers to that?
Yeah, of course. You found
Give me
an
a chance.
aggressive passive aggressive move Casey made, and you want to call him out on it. Force
I'll
him
add
to
another
explain it.
part 2 to that question.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the fact that he's abandoning you as viewer?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
What do you mean by that?
You know he's slowly cutting down his airtime so he can eventually leave the show. It's happening.
And you
No,
pushed
he's
him
just
away.
cutting
I
down his
refuse
airtime
to
'cause-
believe whatever you
Are we
just
doing a
pushing
batch
him
bet?
away.
A batch bet 2 years from now?
No, I'm not bet. I would never bet against Chris Harrison.
You don't want to lay down a batch bet, boys.
I was slam out a batch bet right
Yeah.
now.
I'll make a bet, a 2-year bet.
Yeah.
Okay, so you say that in 2 years, Chris Harrison will no longer be the host of The Batch. After 2 years, so like
After
two
two-
more years of Chris
2
Harrison.
more full cycles of Bachelor and Bachelorette.
Loser
I'll-
goatsies on our show.
I'll see you, and I'll raise one more season of the Batch Boys.
That confident 3 years. Oh,
Season or sub-season?
subseason.
so 2 years and
Okay,
one.
one and a half subseason.
All right. So
Yeah.
2 years. So we're locking into batch bet.
So
2
that's like
years
maybe
and
a
1.5
Bachelor and like Winter
seasons of the
Games.
Batch Boys later. Chris Harrison, whether or not he remains the host.
Well, I think the Batch Boys
Loser
only
goatsies on our show.
continues, right? The Batch Boys really only continues if we take over for Chris Harrison.
Mhm.
So it's
Oh
up to
my
you,
gosh.
Batch Boys.
Ryan,
Nation.
that's
Listen.
This is our audition.
Wait, honestly though, can you guys
Whoa.
imagine?
Is that a curse?
If
Does that
we
count?
got to
Oh.
pick Chris
It's just taking the Lord's name
just-
in vain.
Yeah,
It's just
screw
We
five-
do
you.
such a bad job.
you know.
Oh, I
So
got
who-
all. I
who
got
you
all the
think is
marks.
the most sassy? Who do you think?
Listen, so
If we were Chris Harrison, we'd all have accents. We'd be like, so who do you think's the most sassy right now? Who do you think look good?
Do you
was
think
it hard to say goodbye to
Jorge.
Peter?
Jorge is obviously next in line to host The Bachelor.
No.
Was it like saying bye to Peter?
He's awesome.
He'd have to get his papers in order, and he just got the gig back at the bartender.
is he working there again? I thought he dropped out.
Well, he did, but then after the whole scandal, they needed something, so they brought Jorge back. Yeah,
Really?
hmm
Is that a real thing?
I think so.
Don't break my heart.
No, wait.
I swear
Jorge
to God, if I
had
don't
to have
see
been there the whole time.
Jorge's beaming smile on
Yeah.
Monday, and it's going to be your fault.
How can they
he
be
says
playing
he's
up-
good?
How are they playing up this Corinne DeMario thing for ratings, right? How are they like, hey, you're never
Yeah,
going to
it
believe
feels
what
so
happens?
dirty.
It's wrong.
It's still the wound is still fresh.
Yeah, and I
nobody
mean,
really
they
knows what
even
happened,
said-
but like,
Yeah, they're like,
I'm fine
oh,
with
we're gonna show you all the fun and all the drama and the all the controversy.
they
And
got
it's
right
like,
to it.
the
yeah.
audience-
immediately,
like,
I was like, no, we're not gonna see all the controversy.
Yeah, you're going to
No
go.
way.
Apparently, it was just a producer, like a disgruntled producer, trying to sue the show. Apparently,
Yeah.
it really wasn't that crazy.
Yeah,
of a
I mean,
thing.
that was my
I mean,
theory
they'd
all
have
the
to feel
time.
comfortable with it because there should be like serious blowback if it's something serious.
Yeah,
for how
real.
like,
They wouldn't show it. I mean,
how much
Yeah,
they
yeah,
use it as a marketing
Did
gimmick.
Corinne ever speak out against it though? Because I feel like DeMario did, but then
She's
everyone
been
just
the one that's been
blamed.
villainized mostly recently.
yeah, people have been like slut shaming her or whatever.
Yeah, and like DeMario might be on Dancing with the Stars. So
Oh
yeah,
my
DeMario's like
God.
nowhere
Oh.
famous. He's like,
a crime
It could be
wor-
a giant
punishment
just,
worse than death.
publicity stunt. I would be surprised, but
Honestly, I don't.
the stankiest of stunts.
Is it wrong, boys? They got to pull out a batch boy poll. All right, out of the
Oh.
4 of you guys,
The poll boys.
If someone goes on The Bachelor,
pool boys.
Bachelorette, or Batch in Paradise, I have tremendous amount of respect for them as a person. They can do no wrong in my eyes.
Obviously.
If they go on Dancing with the Stars,
Sick.
those.
So Nick is dead to you.
Oh yeah,
Nick was dead to
that's
me.
the lowest you can go.
the
Dancing with the
second time he was on
Stars.
show, man.
Well, if DeMario
Damn.
gets paired with Max, that would be cool. That
Your
would be
dog?
a match made in heaven. No, Max. M-A-K-S. Max.
Is that
Not
a
the
chick?
Maxchuler.
No.
Well, Batch poll. Am I right for this?
Yeah, of course.
I'm
There's nothing
hating
better
on
than the
Dancing with
Batch.
the Stars.
I don't know.
No, I like.
All I
Dancing
care
with the
about is the
Stars.
Batch. Oh, shut up. Name 2 stars that are on it.
2 stars that are on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, right now, this season. Or the previous season, even.
Okay, I
Mario
will. There's
Lopez.
Sasha, and then there's
Those are not-
Malia.
Those are
no.
not stars.
Sasha is on there. He's a guy. Okay,
Not a star.
Sasha Obama.
Obama's daughter got...
Obama.
No.
Look up if there's a
Chiquita
guy named
Banana?
Sasha on
It's-
Dancing
it's-
with the
his
Stars.
name's
Chiquita
Sasha
Banana
now.
Obama?
Chiquita Banana. Sasha
Super Malia.
Obama.
The Super Malia brothers.
Super
Transition
Malia.
name.
Mhm.
Guys, can we just transition to
dog's
this, like,
name?
hating on Brian
Who?
for a while?
Yeah, screw
Can we
Brian.
just,
Yeah,
like,
dude,
can we do
Brian-
that?
No, honestly...
That's what I want to do. That's why
Let's
I'm
hate
here.
on Brian. All right, come on, guys. A Batch Boy
Yeah,
collective
let's just
sigh about
drop a
Brian
real
winning.
chemistry
Okay, ready?
bomb right now.
1, 2, 3.
That worked out perfectly because I had to sigh.
I had to sigh too, Jake.
I was holding in a
contagious.
sigh.
See,
Yeah.
great. What's awesome is with your psychology minor, you're able to perceive these things before they happen.
And with your clear eyes, you can see nuances in Jake's personality like that.
And with your knowledge about how the Batch Boys usually runs, you're able to know that we are due for a sigh.
And my axe.
And Casey's theories.
And that's what makes
Up
us...
top, Case. It hasn't been a high five in a while between us boys.
Oh, right over my head. This is just like old times,
It's
guys.
great to have everyone back, thanks to someone.
Batch.
I've been gone.
Yeah, you have.
But now he's Batch.
Okay.
So Brian, how are we feeling about Brian?
It sucks. Worst. Hate him.
Oh.
Literally the worst person to
He's
ever be on this
obviously
show.
a liar. Like, he's obviously full of crap all the time, right?
Well, literally,
Just
yes.
everything he says seems like he's practiced it in front of a mirror.
Thanks.
Yep. For sure he has. For sure he has. It sounds... No, he's saying all the right things.
Even his friends, after he's won, even his friends come out and say, "You're like, yeah, I don't think he's that genuine. Like, he's a friend of mine, but like, oh, it's definitely all like
I mean,
super rehearsed."
just seeing that
and-
his family saw right through that was like, or
Her family, yeah.
Sorry, her family saw right through that
100%.
was just so nice. You know, for them to just like talk to Peter and be like, "Oh yeah, this guy gets it. Like, this is whack. Like, this isn't how life should be." And Rachel like being all blinded and brainwashed, and then him being like, "Oh, I love her, and I can't wait to like come here and make some nice yams with you on Thanksgiving." And her mom's
no,
like, "What? Yeah, like, I don't make yams."
Please excuse me.
And no, I don't think the voice he uses on The Bachelorette is his real voice in real life.
Oh,
No
absolutely
one
not.
talks like Brian. The way, and he's like,
I like to go.
no, he's
hey,
not even.
mommy.
He talks like a beta. He's obviously an alpha. Look, I'm not afraid to say it. Brian's an alpha, but he's acting total beta, and he's like,
Beta's better though because it's closer to like it
to being
done.
released,
Yeah.
to being launched. Yeah.
So Alpha's
No,
like
no,
the
no.
dingy version.
No. Alpha
Like an
male
online
versus a
beta.
beta male, like a new
beta
male.
has better
a new
content.
male.
If I was designing a
beta
male,
fish
Beta's a
are
little-
some of the most aggressive fish.
Put
that
two in
you
a
could
tank and
buy
they'll
in a
attack
store.
each
You get a lot
other.
of the glitches out in the beta, it's like when it's in the alpha, it's just
Talking
doesn't
about
function too well.
I
speaking
was
of
baiting the other day.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you got it.
He's a fisherman, you guys.
Yeah, because if you don't, you'll never know. If it's right, and then who's to say? Who's to say if the right answer will come to you? You know?
so.
I have a feeling that he's gonna date Amanda Stanton at some point.
Oh my!
He's gonna be on
gosh.
Paradise next season.
I think he will be on the next Paradise season. I'll make a batch bet.
Yeah.
Batch bet.
I'm just
Speaking of Brian practicing everything he does in the mirror, having to learn everything in the mirror, could you picture Brian as like a 5-year-old boy having to stare at himself learn how to walk?
I can
You
picture
have to
Brian as a
stare at yourself
5-year-old
to learn how
boy
to
having
walk?
his
If you're
mom
Brian,
drag him
yeah.
around
Of
on one of
course.
those backpack leashes.
Well, I mean, he could have
He's
been
for
on like
sure
one
a
of those
backpack leash kid.
dollies with the handles on the side until he was 5. Because if he had to practice everything in the mirror, it's like, do you think he just looked at these legs and like, dang it?
You think Brian's on steroids?
He got wheeled around in a
not strong
wheelbarrow
enough, is he?
until he was like 10.
Do you think Brian will sponge bathe his mother when she gets to that point, the way she did with him until he was 19?
Do you think
Will he nurse
Brian
her?
could use yams to scrub and exfoliate the skin of his said mother?
Yeah, Princella yams, especially they come in the can, and they've got the yam
Can
juice.
yams.
But
Can
you're-
yams, and they got
yam
yam
cans.
juice.
Do you
Yam
think?
jam.
Do you think if Brian's mom was a cat, he would feed her wet cat food in a can, or like dry food made from like like dried chicken?
All I know is that if his mom was a cat, he's the type of like cat owner, with respect to his mom, to like brush his cat's teeth and like accidentally, purposefully put the toothbrush a little too far in the back.
If Brian was a nut, what kind of nut would he be?
Oh my
Cashew.
god!
Like a nut.
He'd be a cashew. He'd be cashew dust.
He'd be cashew.
He'd be a cashew.
He'd be the dust of a cashew.
I feel like he'd be an almond.
No, he would definitely be a pistachio because you have to reach at it with two hands like this to open it.
Sean the typer to
Right.
talk
Oh,
about
yeah.
nuts.
Yeah, that's actually
Remember that season
Yeah, that's a
0?
proto
No,
season.
Peter would be.
That was
a
this was a
pistachio.
gentle
You gotta crack
throwback
open
to a
his
proto
shell.
season.
Guys, does Chick-fil-A fill you up, or is it like an incomplete meal? Because like,
I'm
It
on the
never
incomplete
fills
me-
me
it-
up.
I'm
No, like,
never
it's just
filled
like-
after Chick-fil-A.
but like I feel like
I'm
I
close.
just, I got
but like
yeah,
it needs
I
like
know.
one more small item.
Well, I ordered the large, and so I get the large a large
Why
cherry
are
Coke.
we talking about?
Because
It's
it's
just funny
obviously
story.
relevant.
Keep going. I have another.
No, I'm just saying it feels like I got roundhouse kicked on the way up here
And
in
it's
the
like
gut.
for like the price. I mean, it's really good, so I'll keep buying it. And like the sauce is so. I put Chick-fil-A sauce on my lunch sandwich today.
I did
It
that
was
once
so
with
good.
tacos. I put
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A
Oh,
sauce.
I was there. You
tacos.
at like 2 a.m. You just scoop Del Taco tacos into a tub of Chick-fil-A sauce, like the kind that they don't give you for free. It was like there was such a level of commitment to this that for a 2 a.m. surprise, it was just like, hey, how's it going?
You make
Daniel?
it sound like I
People-
wasn't also dipping things in it all throughout the day.
No, you had like I think a
Like
big
animal
bag of tater
crackers?
tots.
Yeah. And
Zucchini
and Miss Lindsay's yams.
yam juice.
And Ben's dad's guacamole.
Sweet
guacamole.
guacamole.
Oh my god.
Pour some out, fellas.
Yeah, right on the equipment.
Equipment. Here.
My
And
mouth.
hey, remember Lauren B and Ben? I picked them.
Oh,
Come on.
Hey,
Come on, they're still together, right?
Remember we
right?
cared about fantasy? Huh?
Right?
yeah.
Who won?
Hey,
Who won?
shout out to Sophie Singer for tying with one of the Batch Boys. She
Yeah, I
posted
got
on our
that
Snapchat.
Snapchat.
I
It
don't
was
remember
me.
who it
Cool,
was.
cool. Shout out to Eric D.
Got
you win?
like third, I think.
No.
Eric D.
Just-
Can you pull
Eric,
up the
shout
list
out.
of names?
We
Let's
need
shout
to-
out our
My
top.
phone's all the way over there. Nah, the
I got-
person who won, I'll say it,
Oh.
got too many points. There's no way they got that many points.
I'm
Are you saying
looking at
someone's
now.
cheating in the
What's
Batch
her name?
Boys?
I'm saying a few people are cheating. Although
What's her name?
they didn't have all 4 winners, which someone else did. So someone's cheating because they had 4 winners, and then I think I called them out a few weeks ago. And then
Well,
they
if you
stopped.
all remember in the first episode of this season, I actually did correctly predict all the winners, but then I went with different picks because I was trying to be fair and I knew I'd won. Remember that? Oh, I think you guys were talking about something else, and I was muttering softly. And I think I knocked the microphone like that. It must have not picked up, but I said it.
Man.
Yeah,
Guys,
it's
I
supposed
said
to.
it for sure.
If I mean, all right. So
Theo,
getting
read
back
out
to
our top.
Brian, can I get back to Brian real quick?
Can
Oh,
I,
The Bachelor.
I'm pulling up this,
Hold on,
this
Theo's gonna read-
fantasy real quick.
Can you
Let me
pull up
just
the
read
top
like
names? I
five.
want to read the top.
Yeah, well, guys,
Do
this
I
is
have
for you,
time to
Batch
talk about
Boys
Brian,
Nation.
or should I hold
Yeah,
off?
yeah.
Hey Taylor
Hold
09 with 650 points.
Hey, Taylor.
What's so good about
09.
Cheez-Its?
Cheez-Its. Have you had the white cheddar Cheez-Its?
They're pretty
I
dope.
dipped them in my Chick-fil-A sauce.
Mm.
Eric D at number 2.
Dang.
Wow,
7
Eric
points.
D.
Eric Dang.
Jake's sister with 520. Happy
Shout
birthday,
out.
Jake's
Who's that?
sister.
Happy birthday, Jake's sister.
Guys, I have an idea,
No.
a theory, one might say.
no.
No.
I know. He's back.
Oh no.
Listen.
Oh, Daniel Burke with 20 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're on the boards, man.
Dead last with 20 points.
I seriously got last.
Does
Hey,
anyone in this
If you
room?
ain't first, you last.
Does anyone in this room know
Lightning?
what the D in Eric D stands for?
Dang.
Dean.
No, that's actually a better. theory.
Diggy? Eric, are you Diggy?
No, listen. Eric D is Eric from The Bachelorette.
No.
No.
He made it
Oh.
all the way to the
No.
end. Yep.
No.
How do you know?
Fake news.
I don't.
How
I
do you
don't.
know?
You're just blowing
You
my
don't
mind.
know.
I just need to
Because
drink something.
Eric, here's the thing. When Eric said that he's in love with Rachel, there's a little part that you kind of usually don't hear. It's very low because the producers they didn't want you
It's
to
so
hear
low,
it.
only
Yeah.
an elephant could
They-
hear it.
Or
they
a
turned-
dolphin.
Or Casey.
or me.
Or a canine.
They they
KCs
turned
or
it down,
K9s?
on the show. But if you crank up the
C9.
frequency with your special
Yeah,
frequensometer,
Frequences and summoner.
you can actually hear him saying, "Rachel, I love you. My name's Eric D. I love you."
Hey, shout out to the
That's so
Batch Boys.
true.
If you are Eric D, please drop a comment in the video below or tweet at us, the Batch Boys.
Yeah, Eric D, if
Let
you've
us
been
know
Eric
what's up.
this whole time, we're going to be
We
so
forgive you.
pissed and stoked because you'll be our boy. But like, how did we not know this?
I'll
you
be
know?
like,
We'll
oh
be
my gosh,
poked.
I hate you, Eric. I put my hair up.
Eric,
and shit.
I hate you.
Hey.
Okay, guys, Batch
Yeah,
Boys.
we'll do the dance.
May I have
Are we
decorum?
allowed to?
Decorum.
Yo, when are we getting Chad on this
Decorum.
podcast?
Yo, we got to talk to Chad.
Decorum.
What about that guy we met?
Which guy?
Where's
Dan Cox.
Hey, let's talk to Tanner real quick. Shout out to Chill Ass Tanner.
I'll see
Yeah.
about Chill Tanner today.
Yeah, Tanner, congratulations to you
Chill
and Jay.
Tanner.
Continued
A toast to
congratulations.
Chill Tanner. We'll
yeah,
cut
to
this
Chill
one.
Tanner.
Oh,
To
I
Chill
drank it all
Tanner.
Let's do like a whole segment about him and tweet it
I
at him.
do have a question for Tanner, and I'd love for him to get
Oh,
back
I was
to
gonna
us.
ask
milk
him.
me.
Ooh.
Tanner, I want to
You're
know,
draining?
will Jade ever give birth to the baby, or will there just be endless Instagram pictures about her looking
She's
bigger
just
and
gonna be
bigger?
Joe's wife
Case.
from Family Guy.
Yeah, she's literally Bonnie. I swear she's been pregnant for like 3
Even
years.
Bonnie once had the baby, you know. So
Yeah,
just give Tanner and Jade some
have
time.
the baby. It's
Yeah.
gonna be awesome.
I'm
I
gonna
know
give a
Tanner's
little-
trying to keep it in there as long as possible because it's not a boy, but like,
Hey,
just,
Tanner's gonna love his kid no matter what, right, T-Man?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Apparently
T-Man.
he's pretty
I-
disappointed.
if I could,
That's
I
a
just
girl.
I know that
Transgender.
I know the Batch Boys is ending soon, so I just like to plug a little side business that I've got going on here.
what do you?
Okay,
What do you?
so,
An Instagram
So,
shill?
so Jade and Tanner, I just want to let you know ahead of time. You know, if you lose the baby, I have a business like a detective firm. So like, I'll come find your baby. So like, if you go to Disneyland or something, you know, I'll come find your baby. I'm great with babies. I know how to find lost children.
Dude, I thought you were. No, let him go. Let him go.
And so I just wanted to plug that. It's Jake's. Well, nobody's gonna hire a guy, so I had to go with something like fun. And you know, my maiden name is Carrie, as we all know.
Oh God.
So it's Mr. Carey's lost baby service.
Retrieval
service.
I don't
Emporium.
like that. I don't like this joke. Tanner, for the record, I don't approve of this joke, and you met my sister at a rooftop party in New York.
Wait,
Really?
Yeah. She said,
Wait, hold on.
Fake
You're
news.
telling me that you saw Amanda Stanton today?
welcome
Yeah.
to the Batch Boys.
Did you know that I've seen? Oh God, what's his name? The
Christian.
Princeton educated guy
Was
from
he at
Caitlin's season
the
who
Santa
treated her like
Monica?
trash.
Is he at the Santa Monica bar?
Yeah, he was at.
we were all there.
Yeah,
wait, which one was he? Oh, the dude that just was like, I'm from Princeton. Like,
yeah,
over
I'm
and over.
really
The
smart.
recruiter, yeah.
yeah. I've seen him in public on 3 separate occasions.
You gotta talk to him or like
In,
make out
no,
in
with
no,
him.
no.
2 different areas of the state. I saw him in Santa Monica and twice in Palo Alto in the same
Which
night in
was
2
he,
different
guys?
places.
Let me step in here. No,
Oh,
you
the
didn't.
firefighter
you
guy?
Saw, you
No.
saw him.
That's sexy Squidward.
You saw him, and you saw his 2 evil twin
Kelly
brothers.
Slater? Kelly Slater
No.
guy?
Yeah, it
No,
is Kelly
Wait,
Slater.
Christian Slater?
There's a new
David Slater.
There's a new game show on Game Show Network. Me and Casey saw the promo. It's something really some idiotic concept, but they were showing clips of like, oh, the first contestants and whatever to be on the show. It was freaking King Koopa. Oh, he's on this game show.
I
Yeah,
got
we
a
gotta
bone
check it
to
out.
pick.
King Koopa.
All
King
these,
Koopa.
yeah.
All these batch contestants.
Yeah,
on
we
the-
all have weird,
on the
strange
Super-
connections
Chick,
to these
where
batch
were you when I
connections.
was boxing? Now I'm on the batch, got the whole house talking. King
Koopa.
Koopa. Everybody want to take the gloves off me. Koopa.
Koopa.
Black man getting no roses. Oh,
Koopa.
yeah.
That's
We-
what it
you
was.
guys came up with that
Yeah.
like years ago.
The
Yeah, oh,
yams
yeah.
is the power
we
of the
love,
bee.
We love Koopa.
I like him.
Powers
Yeah,
that be.
Mrs. Lindsay's yams are the
Mrs.
power of that
Lindsay,
bee.
yams are the power of that bee. I saw Kendrick last night. You guys want to hear about it?
I saw it on Snapchat.
He did the
It
same
looked
thing as
pretty sweet.
Coachella, but it's still good.
Was it
Pretty
the
sweet.
exact same set?
It was really close, but he had fire this time.
What do you open with?
Fire sweet.
DNA.
What do you close
Oh.
with?
God.
Oh.
Well, God, an
God was
interesting
his
choice.
encore, but his last song was Humble. Acapella.
Ooh.
Humble
He did a-
acapella.
he goes- he
I
did the
feel like
first
that
word.
wouldn't work.
He
I don't-
goes-
I don't know if I like that.
I remember cinnamon syrup sandwiches, and then just goes like this for the rest of the song. And he goes, nice. All right. I want to give you guys nightmares. I remember cinnamon syrup. It just does the song for real, and then walks off, and then comes back on. He's like, this is what God feel like. Walking to the bank. Like,
Have you seen the video?
For Loyalty? Not
Humble,
yet.
But if every other line was syrup sandwiches. It's really funny. I recommend it.
I don't want to ruin that
remember
video.
syrup
So
sandwiches and syrup sandwiches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's so
Really?
good.
Really nice.
Oh yeah, it
that
was you that showed
song,
me.
that
I
video
forgot.
is so good.
Thanks, dude.
Hey guys,
Credit Casey for the
real
find.
question for the boys right
Yeah.
now. Who are we thinking for the new Bachelor?
It's got to be Peter.
But Rachel roasted him at the thing.
Who
That's
cares?
the final
She's-
roast.
Yeah,
just 'cause
but
she's
America,
salty.
but America's with him because she had lost a bunch of followers like over.
I'm
But
with
she
him.
doesn't play the game. You think they're really gonna hire?
They have a
someone?
built-in storyline that he finally decides that he found the
well,
right person
yeah,
to
but,
take
like-
that risk.
No,
Are they
because
going to take the risk that he's not going to like stay true to himself
Yeah,
the
Jake
way he
makes a
did
good
this
point.
season?
because Rachel.
They don't want someone
said
who will
that.
keep it 100.
Yeah,
they
Rachel was like, "This isn't for you. This process."
Yeah, that's what I'm
isn't for
saying.
you."
She
They don't
literally
Trying to
want-
sabotage him
Exactly.
because she's salty.
What if they did like a group date where everyone got braces?
That'd be
pretty
cool.
cool. Yeah.
If I
Everybody gets their wisdom teeth pulled.
ooh
Yeah, that's
Group date dental work, and it's like, didn't the other group do this? It's like, yeah, you're
I'm
doing
an
it again next
orthodontist.
week. Come on, Peter, you first.
group root canals
It's
to
Chris
see how
Harrison.
much.
He's like, I'm an orthodontist. Hey.
No, it's like someone's getting their teeth worked on, and it's like they pull off the mask, and it's like Chris Harrison. He's like, hello.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
All right, guys, I have a,
I didn't even have to
Batch
edit
Boy
that one.
poll for you guys.
Yeah.
All right, say you're 13.
I'm 13.
Yes, you're
I'm
13.
13.
And you
B13.
need to get dental work done. You need braces, okay? And you find out that Chris Harrison, you're still you watch The Bachelor, you're in love with The Bachelor, right? To the point where you are right today, okay? Chris Harrison is an unlicensed back alley orthodontist. Do you go to him for your braces?
100%.
100.
Yeah.
Oh, how much
Does
are
he
they?
put
Am I
me
paying-
out? Does he put me under?
Does he play?
He tries. It doesn't always work.
Does he play?
So
Does he
wait.
play his romance novel on the speakers while you're doing it?
Does he have
the
one?
audiobook?
He has a romance
does. Yeah, he
novel?
wrote a romance novel.
No.
Does he get to play that on the audiobook while he's doing his work?
Yes.
Or
Deal.
can I opt to have him read it while he does the work?
One hand.
Yeah.
No, because Chris is still new to practicing.
See-
he needs all the hands he can have.
I
But he has
actually,
3 of them.
Casey, what's going to blow your mind on this one is I actually had this dental work done. I do have British DNA inside of me, so I was born with like chiclet picket fence teeth that were like really messed up. So I did go visit Dr. Harrison in his back alley studio, and what he did is he held out his hands and he said, "You can choose the blue pill or the red pill. One of these pills is Advil, and the other is ZQuil, and you can either choose to numb the pain or chances of falling you asleep go higher."
Yeah. So on one hand, you're asleep and you don't have to worry about any complications, but you don't get to listen to him read his book. Now, on the other hand, you
With
get
that,
to
I'm
listen
out.
to him hear the book, and you're mostly, you don't feel the pain, no inflammation at the very least. We know that much. What do you do?
You're
But your blood
guaranteed
loss
for some
can
bleedy
go.
gums, though.
Yeah, yeah,
Your
you can get
gums
some
are gonna
bloody
bleed
gums.
buckets.
What,
Has anybody ever made a joke, like a stand-up comedian or anybody, about donating blood in the way they do it is just by flossing?
no.
Nice.
Wait,
Because
hold on.
if nobody's done that, I would call dibs.
I told you that.
Heard it here first.
I tweeted that out.
You did?
Yeah, like a year ago. I was like the Red Cross should have me on speed dial for when I floss.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
Wait, that actually reminds me of a Vine I made 3 years ago.
That reminds me of a joke that my dad told me a decade ago.
Actually, my grandfather
That
told me
reminds
he
me of
met
my
your
dad.
dad and did a stand-up routine for him like 40 years ago.
Well, Mr. Lincoln was the first jokester of them all when he
Oh.
played Sleep.
Well, Aristotle, I believe, coined the actual concept, the psychological
I
concept.
mean,
of humor.
Jesus himself was a prankster, so I wouldn't be surprised if he was the
Yeah.
guy.
Like when they were on the Mount, he was doing his sermon, and then some guy was all, "Oh, I have a seafood allergy," and he goes, "Won't be a problem." And then he opens his baskets, and there's just loaves and fish. Because it gets all the gluten people and the seafood allergy people. Ching.
And well, lest we forget, Jesus also had Spider-Man powers, and that's that be the Lord's word.
Oh my gosh.
It's
so
true.
Dean for Bachelor.
Ew, no, he's on Paradise. He's tainted.
Oh yeah, no, he and
I feel like he's
Christina
gonna
are
get a bad
definitely-
edit on Paradise. And it's
What's
gonna
funny is
ruin
like,
it.
yeah, it's if you go in Paradise, you have been tainted.
You can't be the
pick.
Bachelor.
Sleeper pick.
Christine and Christina.
Ben Z gets the Nick edit in Bachelor in Paradise and gets the call.
that would be wild. Ben Z from Caitlin's season.
Oh yeah, I was thinking it could be someone
Escape
from a
room
past
Ben Z.
season.
That's how I learned what escape rooms
Wait,
were.
Robbie Z?
No, Ben
No.
Z.
Robbie Z, Robbie Z, Robbie Z, Z, Z.
Come on, that's the spoof
Nick,
show,
Nick
man.
showed that anyone's fair game. For
Yeah, he
Bachelor.
did. But Nick also has like a kind of following within
It's like his
Bachelor
8th
Nation.
time on the show.
Like Ben
yeah.
Z is only Caitlyn and only this. So
But everybody loved that guy.
No, I thought that he
Ben
was
Z.
a contender. I thought he
he
was a
on
contender
it,
for sure.
he had the alpha in him, but then he became a beta later
I
on. We're
think
like,
he's
you're
gonna
almost
get
ready
it.
to go.
I thought the alpha was the worst one, and beta's actually a little bit better.
That's exactly how I was using it actually.
he turned into a more vulnerable human
He
being.
turned more
later on.
beta.
Well, he went
Damn
through the
it.
escape room, and when that bat flew at him, he really changed as a person. It was like someone christened him. Do you think Chris Harrison could do a christening service? So it'd be like Chris Harrison's
He's
christen.
an ordained minister. Yeah.
He also has Spider-Man skills.
Yeah. Well, skills, not powers.
Yeah,
He
no
doesn't have the full
skills.
set. Yeah. He's
no
obviously-
Jesus.
He's he's not Jesus Christ, man.
Chris Harrison actually, here, I don't know if you guys know. I might be telling you things you already know here. But he's actually running a service in Central Park where he pulls people around, with a horse and buggy. It's called the Chris Carriage, and it's the Chris Carriage, and he'll. I think Jade and Tanner are probably gonna have a Chris Carriage in Central Park.
Well, I actually think, Jake, that's not funny because Chris Harrison actually is starting a business. It's a workout business, but he only
That could also be called Chris Carriage.
Glasses are fogging up completely. That's how.
Go on.
it's a workout business for your core. It's core exercise. It's called the ab portion. So it's Chris Harrison's ab portion, and I think Jade and Tanner are gonna be the spokespeople or something. I don't know.
Oh, wait, no. I know what you're talking about because the whole thing is that it's supposed to give you like a nice frame, like a big upper, because it focuses on your core, which a lot of people don't, give attention to in the
ab
gym.
portion. Yeah.
But what that actually does, it works all your muscles and gives you a nice tight triangular frame, like a coat hanger. It's the coat hanger ab portion.
Ew, Jay. I'm not even gonna.
Yeah,
say
it's actually led by famed fitness instructor Babe Edeth.
Remember when I talked about Chick-fil-A and you guys got? Oh, guys, I have to go. The Chick-fil-A.
Uh-oh, guys, might be time to end the show. I think we all really need.
I think that they're partners, right? So it's Baby Death's coat hanger ab portion. Chris Carriage.
How did we get? I have to go to the bathroom.
No, you can't leave.
I have to go. I'm like about to like.
No way.
Wait, really?
Have to go.
I thought that was a bit.
No, this Chick-fil-A is like having me feeling away.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
We'll end the show like we started without Daniel.
He's going.
Now's a good time
Should we
for me
mic
to
him up?
ask.
Should we mic him up?
Yeah, let's do an ad real quick. Let's.
Hey,
who's-
bring your mic in there.
or long enough of a video.
All right. So
Well, this is
You're gonna
unprecedented.
let all the brown
can
out.
I top anybody off?
Oh, who are we drinking tonight?
I'll top myself off with this lovely. No, yeah, we're going.
Daniel, get back in there.
With,
And
uh,
either get in there with your pants off or put them on when you come out.
Pants off. Effing pants
His pants
off.
were off.
So this is. Oh, come on.
Oh, he is. They are off.
There it is.
He's in character
right
it.
now.
Ooh,
Wow.
nice. I saw his cashews. So this. This is 19 Crimes Cabernet Sauvignon,
Mhm.
2016.
A great year.
Great year, fantastic year.
The preferred
I
wine.
remember it.
Let me
19
tap-
Crimes, the preferred wine of Chris Souls.
Hey, he only committed 2.
Yeah.
Or 3.
Would you like some?
No, I'm
I
okay.
think you finished it.
Daniel won't drink it.
Yeah, he's a
No, but I
goody
hate-
two shoes.
Does
Keep it
the
in the
Sewells
bottle.
and Chris Sewells refer to all the deaths he's claimed?
All the souls of the poor victims.
Well, I really like Chris Souls. Okay, he might be a reckless murderer, but he's a good guy.
Come on. He's
He
a,
might be unhinged, but you know.
he may
mean
have,
to. I
He
don't
may
think.
have his head in the clouds, but he's got his feet planted. All right,
On the
He's
gas
got- he's got
pedal.
his- All right, yeah, just step all over my punchline with your soul.
Run it over. Just run over your punchline.
Oh man.
Knock it into it. Don't.
What else? Would you rather have to have Brian of Rachel Lindsay Bachelorette fame crash with you 2 weekends a month, and every day you have to take him to Taco Bell whenever he wants?
Do we have to watch what he
and
wants
you
to
have
watch?
to pay. The rest of that is just like normal. You have a guest over, but whenever he says, "I want
So,
Taco
yeah.
Bell
But like-
now,"
but like,
you
does
have
he-
to go get Taco
Does he,
Bell.
does he have
now.
to say Yo quiero Taco Bell?
You have to ask. He'll just look at you. He'll give you the eyes. You know, you'll know what it means. And you go, "Tu quieres Taco Bell?" And he goes, "Sí, yo quiero Taco Bell." And then you have to go get Taco Bell.
What's the other option? Because if it's
Because
death,
it sounds
I'll take
way
it.
better than that. Yeah.
Gotta be.
What's the other option?
What's the other option? You said, would you rather that
Yeah.
or?
So
Would you rather? There it is.
I would rather not.
Would you? Would you rather do that?
rather not.
Okay.
Good
Glad
day,
that's
sir.
settled. Yeah.
A toast to the Batch Boys, answering the hard-hitting questions since early last
Since
year.
Nam.
Yeah, since Nam. I remember Nam, dude. That sucked.
I remember
Nom, nom,
syrup
nom, nom,
sandwich
nom.
noms.
Smells like French fries.
Salam.
For the,
Impression or die. Impression or die.
Hey, all right, we got
Oh,
time.
we're not.
Okay, Alex. Do Patrick Star from SpongeBob.
Hey, Peter.
Nice.
That's not it. That's
That's a different Patrick.
Okay,
Wait. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Peter, is mayonnaise an instrument?
Oh, come on. Actually, you kind of got a good hybrid going there. All right, you give one.
Oh God.
God?
Jesus Christ. No. To you.
Me?
No, Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Go Web.
No.
Go fish. One.
Go emo when I find the black suit.
He's
I haven't seen any other movies than the Tobey Maguire ones.
that God is in.
Yeah, well, Jesus is in. Those movies are about Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. It was Jesus. My bad.
Yeah. Well,
course,
Jesus
of course.
is God, and He's also the Holy Spirit. Come on.
Of course.
And
Yeah.
I am in them.
You can see
They've
it if
come
you
in
need
me.
to.
Yeah, no,
Just
totally.
fall asleep.
I'm the same way with my dad. You know,
Just fall asleep, you're good. Just do it.
my dad and I are like God and Jesus, in that like they come into you at the same time because they're the same person. So like my dad's in me, I'm in my dad, constantly 24/7 wherever you are, and we're always watching.
It's nice. It's nice that you have such a nice, close relationship with your
And
dad
the Holy Spirit, believe it or not, is ice cold.
when it comes in you.
Yeah, it sends chills straight up my spine.
Did it give you the shakes?
Yeah.
It's clunky when I do it. Well, it's obvious when I do it, but I kind of like it.
On the batch religious boys.
Hey, quick prayer. Should we pray?
Sacrilegious.
Should we pray?
Yeah.
Batch boys, let's pray for
Jesus
Rachel.
drank wine.
Yeah. Okay.
All right,
dear,
bow your heads.
dear Chris Harrison.
Hold hands.
It's okay. Yeah. Okay.
You want me to go on top?
What's
I don't know. I like when you take it. I like when you take control. Jake.
what's for supper?
Okay, we're eating a turkey dinner.
With yams.
With
Lots and
yams.
lots of
Rachel.
yams.
So many
and some
yams.
great asparagus.
Mm-hmm.
And what's this? Is that a toothbrush?
Oh, is that a herring dip?
Mm.
Oh, we're in one of those homes.
Okay.
Okay, so we're
d-
drinking wine
Heavenly
out of
Father.
coffee,
Okay,
coffee
go.
mugs. Okay, go. Say the prayer.
To Chris Harrison, our Heavenly Father, we bow our heads before you. Casey, take this fucking seriously.
Squeeze your hand really hard.
Okay. Yeah. If you're gonna laugh. Yeah. Okay. Shh.
Just pray.
Just pray. Just pray. No, just
pray.
Casey.
Just pray. Now is prime time.
Casey.
I want him to hear us.
No, I'm changing the prayer. I pray that Casey learns his freaking lesson. I pray that something bad happens to him.
He needs to learn some dang manners.
Yeah.
Bad boy.
I pray that I get to go outside like other kids.
You're not allowed outside.
I pray that you never see the light of day.
Preach on it.
Yes. I pray that the yams are fantastic.
No crud for you tonight.
Yeah, Case. No crud.
And
You just have to sit here and smell the food, and then you just go to bed under the table. Okay.
and bring home our troops. Amen.
Oh, and
But
pray
as
for
we
Rachel.
all know, we want our troops to be brought home, but that doesn't mean we're giving them any special treatment because, as we all know,
Lock her
No.
up.
not
where you were
all veterans
Our war heroes. And lock her up.
That was
Not
the
all veterans
longest
are
I've
war
ever
heroes.
held hands with my friends on a podcast.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean,
That's
it's like
what
the
it's
third
saying.
longest time
That's
I've
the
done
longest
it, so.
I've ever held hands with my friends on a podcast in a blue suit.
This is the longest I've ever held friends. Usually people leave.
Yeah. This is the longest I've ever held my friend in my hand. And
I have, but he was dead.
oh god.
Does it count if my friend was dead?
Anyways,
was
You know what's my favorite part
Had
of
the
this?
rigor mortis set in? Was your friend hard in your hand?
Have the Rick and Morty set in?
the Rick and Morty said.
Wait, guys, our viewers are gonna have like
Pickle Rick,
an
haha, quirky keck.
they're gonna have an exact time code for how long Daniel takes to poop.
Yeah.
This is so gross. I'm like so frustrated. Daniel, you're ruining the integrity of the Batch Boys.
The
So
thing
are we
is,
just gonna- are we
brought
just gonna
his
stall
phone
until he
with
gets
him,
back, or
too.
should we
He's
just-
not going to be
Should we
out
just
here
end
and
the
show.
show?
just have-
chat.
should
Now
we-
when people Google the Batch
I heard
Boys,
some yelling. Hold on, he's saying English.
when people
No,
Google the
that's fine.
Batch
He doesn't
Boys,
have
they're
to.
gonna say, "Yes, I did mean the Beach Boys."
Yeah, wouldn't it be nice? and what you're hearing is Daniel in the bathroom. Those are not pet sounds. Right, guys?
Well,
Guys?
welcome to the Batch Boys.
Anybody get that?
No, I don't get it.
Pet sounds?
real
the
quick,
Beach Boys album?
are you like a Beach Boys fan? He's dying. He's
Oh,
choking.
He's choking.
I think it's a gag, though. I think it's like comedically
Nah.
choking. I don't care either way.
Yeah, either way is funny.
For you audio listeners,
He's choking.
he's apparently choking.
All right,
he's not.
boys, we got any final
Final
thoughts?
thoughts for the season and going into Paradise. Rachel was not what I thought she was going to be. I'm not going to lie. She was fake. Like I thought that.
She started out strong, and in the end, I just cut you off.
No, she was just a different person when she was with Brian.
Well, here's the thing: is
sorry.
that I just feel like she.
Well, I thought I don't know. It,
Well, that's the thing is that I was trying to say. Is
See,
that
like, so I thought too about Rachel.
I
I
think
mean,
we
I
have a-
always think about her.
Well, let
but,
me
like,
stop you right there because the thing that I thought about Rachel
I
is
know
that
where you're going with this, and the thing about
Hold
Rachel,
the phone,
what
hold
I
the
thought.
phone. Hold the phone.
No, I think actually Daniel said it best.
This
I'll
episode
paraphrase.
sponsored by Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, they're a sponsor. and we're,
When I was on the
big
phone
league.
in the bathroom, I found out about this new like show with this like new podcast, and there's this new fan group after themselves. It's really crazy. So you know the Terminator movie?
Yeah.
No.
Well, they have this like podcast that's following the Terminator movie.
Like the new one that they're making, that Schwarzenegger's coming back
Yeah,
for?
yeah, yeah.
that
And
already got
you know what? I'm really upset
yeah,
because
it's been out for like a year.
No. They're doing a new one.
Again with another Schwarzenegger
Well,
movie.
guys,
Well, I want
I'm
to hear what the
upset.
show's called.
I'm upset because they kind of ripped us off. I was listening to one of their episodes, and they're like, start off the thing. They're like, "Hey, Termination, like, how are you guys all feeling today?" And I was just really upset because we call our people Batch Boys Nation. They just wanted to shout their founts at us, Termination.
They should
And
be
it's
like,
really weird. It's like they haven't come
Should
into
we-
their own yet. I feel like they're really premature podcasts.
like a Raven kind of podcast.
no, like a premature. Like they're not
oh,
ready.
Yeah.
Well, see, I actually have another
Before
side
the third
business
term.
that this reminds me of, and it's kind of like a themed thing, and it's also based on the Terminator, you know.
Yeah.
And it's for people to come in and and plan, you know, their lives and stuff from the first stage, you know, from marriage to pregnancy to having kids, you know, all throughout that. And the most important thing, obviously, is the pregnancy because that's where your life really starts. So we're calling it Terminated Pregnancy. And
you guys just made the same joke.
is that what you were doing?
I said premature and termination.
I
Yeah.
guess. I didn't think you were going to get there, so I took it. I'm sorry.
But I thought you were going for Planned Parenthood.
Joke's dead. It's a dead meme.
See,
Sorry.
that's the same
Anyways.
thing that abortions are based on. Is that we didn't think that they were gonna get there, so we
Wait,
took
so what
it.
happened really though? They
Oh, actually, what would be really neat is
I didn't laugh out loud, but that was good.
I think I get what Jake was trying to say, and that in the end, all we really need is a movie about the Green Lantern universe, but about the babies of the Green Lantern universe. And as we all know, the lanterns function in the Lantern Corps. So this movie would be called Baby Corpse.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see that, like maybe on like Cartoon Network or something in the mornings. It's like the Baby Corpse. Like tune in, especially if they get like the other like Atrocitus or something of the Red Lantern Corps. So it's like Red Baby Corpse, or there's really all of them.
Well, and it could be like there's multiple universes in comic books and stuff, right? So there could be like baby corpses. Like there could be more of them.
Cool. I like it.
Salam?
Are
we all thinking of dead baby stuff right now?
I mean, I was like thinking about a prank show where we exposed fake homeless people, and it was called "Expose Feed Us."
Expose, feed us.
But I decided it was a bad idea.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever looked harder for something that rhymes with dead sun.
Oh, like Superman, the Red Sun, but in this alternate timeline, he's actually dead. So he's a dead son.
I actually, the thing about your show is that would be great as a crossover between the Food Network and the Travel Channel. So it would, like especially if it's like a family type of thing. So it's like, my cousins feed us has to come out.
What's crazy is there's these websites on the internet like 4chan and 5chan, and sometimes there's websites like Trash-chan.
This took so many left turns. I said right turns.
Shout out to Jade and Tanner real quick.
What I was planning on tagging them in this originally.
Well, we should
probably
still
not do that.
No. It's funny until it's jokes about their dead child.
Whoa.
Well, their child's not dead. Their child's not dead.
What?
What are you talking about?
This episode's gonna age poorly.
No, I think it'll age like 19 Crimes wine, only 1 year old, and it tastes like perfection.
Little streaks.
Ooh, yeah, like perfection, like notorious perfection, because it's crimes,
Yeah.
All right.
So
yeah.
Speaking of The Bachelor, Chick-fil-A's changed their menu so that it's just now you can get the number one, which is the original, and for 65 cents extra, $1.65 or something, you can add the cheese, the lettuce, the tomato, what have you. But now number two
Why doesn't that just
is
come
the
out
spicy.
automatically?
Well, you don't want that
I have
normal.
a fun fact. I have a fun fact about Chick-fil-A.
Well, let me
After
finish
you're
about the
done,
menu.
yeah.
You know
So-
they don't like gays?
Fun.
But the number two now is the spicy sandwich, and the default is with the lettuce, the tomato, and the cheese. So you have
Was it
number
not with that
one, which is
before?
the standard, and number two, which is spicy and deluxe.
Ooh.
Now, you can get the spicy, obviously, without that stuff, and it's just putting it down to normal, or you can get the normal with the extra. They don't have 1, 2, 3, 4 being only the sandwiches. Now it's just 1 and 2. Kind of weird.
If Chick-fil-A gave you money to talk about them on the Batch Boys, you have to share with us, Daniel.
Chick-fil-A, when Liquid Plumber is not working.
Did you know that they're closed on Sundays because Jesus was allergic to Chick-fil-A sauce and it repressed his Spider-Man powers?
Whoa, Jesus.
I thought it's just because he had the shits on Sundays.
Oh, man.
Hey, Jesus would never repress his powers, you guys. That's what made him Jesus. Like, in a time where everyone was like, oh, I'm a leper, and, like, hid in a cave, Jesus was not afraid to, like, shoot his webs at them.
Yeah.
Stick their limbs back together.
Yeah.
Exactly. How do you think he did it?
Daniel, I feel like you wouldn't have had so much trouble if you just like balanced out your Chick-fil-A with something else, like a nice like chai tea or something from Starbucks. Oh, that reminds me. Have you guys had the new chai tea at Starbucks?
I've never had the normal
like
chai
the new
tea.
flavor
Yeah,
ones?
well, it's like it's like they take the chai plant and they actually like let it like dry out to the point where the plant dies, and it's actually it's this dead child.
What's the old? Is it because it's chilled?
I just
Oh,
figured
whoa,
at that
what
point
was
you
that?
guys would let me just go forward.
I just had like a crack addict withdrawal.
Spoopy ghost.
I felt like a spider was crawling up my leg.
The thing about
Ghost hunting
Jesus,
right now.
though, guys,
Part
is,
2 should just be us ghost hunting.
if we're using the Greek alphabet, which is what they use, Jesus was Greek. We all know. It's A B G is how the alphabet goes. So he's actually come after the beta version. He's the gamma version. He's gamma Jesus. He's Jesus. So I can only imagine that's an improvement from the beta Jesus.
Well, the thing is, as the
betas.
saying goes, he's the alpha and the gamma.
Yeah, that's what he says. He's Yahweh. He's the alpha and the gamma.
All praise to the Most High.
So how do we make Chick-fil-A into a complete meal? Because we have the sandwich, and even if you upgrade the fries and the drink, it still feels like there's a
Do
little
they even
something
have more
missing.
than that one size of fry?
I think
No,
what
they
you
have
need to
bigger
do-
size of fry, but do you get a shake? Is that too much? Like, do you order 2 sandwiches? What are we doing here,
I
boys?
just think, Daniel, I think the process is too quick for you. Like, I don't think that fast food is right for you. Like, I feel like you need more time. I feel like you need...
They should have like
He needs to be able to
Chick-fil-A
sit
crunch
on-
wraps. Crunch wraps.
Exactly.
I'm
Chick-fil-A
with you.
crunch wraps.
Okay.
No, I just think that
That's-
restaurant, that process is not for him,
Ryan, can you take off your eyelashes and then say that?
Sorry, they'll come right off when he started crying.
Ryan.
She didn't even really cry, by the way, you guys. That cry I just did right there was more convincing than any cry Rachel did this season.
Because you're a good
Except for when
actor.
she said goodbye. Thank you very much. Except for when she said goodbye to Peter, because that was real.
She went,
They had real feelings.
hey, Peter.
Peter.
So does anyone
I'm
else
gonna
have
miss you
anything else to
lots.
talk about with The Bachelorette?
Well, what were you going about? Daniel's not
that?
right for fast food.
Yeah, I'll have you know that I've eaten fast food probably 10 times in the past 10 days.
Well, exactly. And,
I'm,
maybe you should start thinking about eating one meal consistently for the rest of your life.
you guys
Committing
want to hear
one
about
meal.
what I ate in Atlanta my first night?
No.
I went with Shannon. Went to Atlanta.
Ooh, Shannon. Just
Batch.
hi, Shannon.
She's a member
Shannon.
of Batch
Hi,
Boy
Shannon.
Nation. She's a cool dude.
My butt hurts.
He's
So
a cool dude.
I went, and the first night I had deep fried pickle spears and some deep fried mac and cheese balls with pulled pork and barbecue sauce on top of them. And then for the actual meal, I got a bowl of turkey chili and a burger with guacamole and blue cheese spread on it. And then for dessert, I had deep fried cheesecake.
That's kind of
and
like on The Bachelorette
lemonade.
when bloopers. Remember those bloopers?
Oh my gosh, yes, I do.
Because someone had a lot of food
Those are
on
silly.
the bloopers.
Had me
It was
kinda
Josiah.
He has so much food.
He was just drunk and he had the drunchies.
What a guy, man.
Just eating food, man.
I'm ready for paradise, huh?
Yeah, me too.
I'm ready for paradise. I'm ready for something fun. I'm ready for something fun.
Yeah.
I just need something easy right now,
Oh yeah, I'm with you 100%. You know what? I can't wait. I can't wait for Batch Boys, Paradise Season 2. Right?
Batch
It'll be
Boys
our
in Paradise.
Batch Boys in Paradise 2. It'll be our second
Oh, yeah.
Batch in Paradise season.
no,
This will be the closing out of season 2.
Season 2,
of
sub-season
full
6.
season 2, sub-season 6.
Stop it.
And that's big. Like, that's really big. Like, I think, not
No
knowing
comments for the
us-
press right now. No comments for the press.
Not knowing us, that's a huge accomplishment. And knowing us, the fact that we've made it this far is groundbreaking. It is phenomenal. The fact that all 5 of us are here, golly, is
Yeah.
all I have to
Toast
say.
to Batch Boys Nation because
Toast
you
to
guys.
us.
Yeah, let's tell all right now.
Yeah.
We're so great.
I am
I told you about the
world
passive aggressive sea
photographer
people in the
Franco
Fisherman's Wharf in Monterey.
Lacosta.
All right,
Yeah.
this is the final toast, right, guys?
Yeah, guys, it's been a great season of The Batch Boys. It's a pretty
Hey.
good season of The Bachelorette.
You know what I want to see on before we go? Closing thoughts.
no
Hurry up,
comments.
my lupus is acting up.
Closing thoughts. Can we start some real, some ish with some other Batch Boy podcasts? Like I want to start some
real
beef.
names?
No, like I want to start some beef.
Yeah,
like I want
I'm
to
with you.
start like a flame war with another. Like, will you accept these bros? Like, can we get Eric D
Yeah,
to
let's go
tweet
find
mean
those
stuff
guys.
at Eric D? If
Yeah,
you-
this is a
let us know,
challenge.
as our one and only fan, maybe.
Is that a name of one? Will you accept these bros?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a good name.
And there's
I like
after
that
the
name.
final bros. But screw those guys.
Bottom
Bros
line
buddies
is-
and go. Sorry.
Bottom line is none of them know how to drop a Jaden
with you.
Tanner abortion joke.
Yo, nobody is putting out Jaden Tanner abortion jokes like the freaking Batch Boys, man. And that's why we're the #1 Bachelor podcast on the internet.
Let's start some beef next season.
I'm Ryan S.
I'm Daniel B.
I'm Jake C.
Do it again.
I'm Jake C.
You cut off
Do it.
Casey. Casey goes before you.
Casey didn't seem like he
We've
was
not
gonna
had
say
all
anything.
5 of us, guys. It's confusing.
Casey's dealing with some
Yeah,
serious
Casey didn't-
theories
Casey's
right now.
microphone was over
Destroyed
here.
him.
Guys, Casey's hurt.
Anyways, what's your
Start
name?
over then.
I'm Alex F.
Casey's asking himself, what is wrong with me?
Casey's
What is wrong with me?
doing a theory.
I've actually just been trying to think of another thing that could talk about abortions.
Yeah.
But instead, I'm KCS.
And just as a disclaimer, all these abortions have been very much a hypothetical situation.
Yeah, we want them to have a live baby.
What is up with the?
We
These
just
are
don't want
sure.
everyone to have a live baby.
No, well,
Not all parents are step parents, and not all babies are live babies.
and all Batch Boys are heroes.
Guys, stop touching the mics. It's everyone. It's just like so painful. All right, everyone, breathe on the mics.
For the end of the season, good night and good luck.
And if you've made it this far, text the numbers 432 to the Batch Boys on Twitter, and I'll Venmo you $5. Valid for a week.
It sounds
Whoa.
easy.
Whoa.
I'm gonna do it
Is
for
that
multiple
open?
Does that apply
rounds.
to me?
No.
Who's not open for?
Faculty
Yo, let's
members.
text some people to text
host of the
Daniel.
show.
We'll
So
So
take the
basically,
money.
the 4 of us can't
What
do
you
it,
guys, is that
but
250?
anyone else can.
Yeah, half and half.
Eric,
Get some good
this is your
gum.
shot, man. $5.
If anyone has gotten this far in the episode, it means that they like us, which
Meet
is
me at
crazy.
Tungus.
Or I'm so sorry that traffic is so bad today.
Yeah.
yeah, careful
we
on the
should just-
roads,
halfway through our episodes, we should just check in. Hey,
How's
how's
the
traffic?
or be,
Oh,
or
that's
like
an interesting billboard. You've never noticed that one before.
The syphilis tsunami one.
we could
Huh?
preemptively
Yeah, sure, I
we
don't
could
know.
That's an
preemptively
actual
react to
billboard.
people and
I
prevent
know.
traffic accidents. Be like, watch out!
We've
Yeah.
broken an hour on this episode. Have we ever gone past an hour
No,
for our
No,
podcast?
That was the
longest
finale.
episode of
now
all
it's
time.
time to be done.
Yeah, I'm got good night.
Now it just
Good
got
night.
real.
Oh, I'm not wearing
Batch
my
Boys
watch.
is tired, baby.
All right.
All right, well, let's sign off.
To the Batch Boys.
To the Batch Boys.
Adios.
To us.
And not Rachel.
Yeah, well, wish her the best,
Bye.
but
See you in
not seeing it
paradise.
happening. See you in paradise.
See you in paradise.